Welcome to another Roman Fruits episode, and in this one, we would let you on hacks to be able to travel or tour the city of Barcelona in Spain cheaply. I made this promise in one previous video, and I'm fulfilling that in this one. Before we proceed, if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do subscribe so we can grow our viewer or audience base, and please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. If you've been following, you realize that many of our previous or recent previous videos have been in Barcelona, Spain, and we spent almost a week there. So this video is to show you a hack on how we're able to do that in a budget friendly manner. To talk about this Barcelona card we used mostly during our travel around the city of Barcelona in Spain, and I was going to mention how it saved us a lot of cost in terms of transportation and visit to certain museums and memorial and monumental sites in the city, and that's this card was a 72-hour card, as you can see written here, and we were able to use it for transportation on the buses, on metros, and some train lines, and as well as get entry into a number of museums. This card gives you entry into quite a number of museums, and we got it online on the Barcelona tourism website, which I'll show you shortly. Did was to, I mean, as part before we set off to Barcelona, we got the Barcelona card, and then we went on Google to type out tourism Barcelona card. So basically, we tried to spell it in the Spanish way by spelling it Turisme, and then we clicked on enter and clicked on the Barcelona card option that came. Then it loaded up, and you'd see that for each card, yeah, it's 49.50 euros. And before we made a final decision of purchase, we had to do a bit more detailed reading. We basically saw that it allowed us to go to about 25 museums for free, and these were actually high class museums, right? So there are various options for this card. There is the 3 day, 5 days, as well as the 7 day option to go for. I think the 7 day option is no longer available. So we have the 3, 4, 5 days. I think, yeah, that's the options we had. And it sort of gives you, so this card, if you go within the time frame, I think 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., as well as if you go on days that are not public holidays, you're able to use this card for transportation, even right from the airport, right? So from the airport to your lodge and back, right? So it's actually a lot of advantages, right? And some of the places that you can go, some of the museums you can go to is the center, the Cultural Center for Contemporary Culture Center of Barcelona, as well as a couple of other places. The Fundació Joan Miró, one of the places we went to in our previous videos as well. And many places like the Olympic Museum, some other notable places as well. And even it gives you discounts to some other places, including the Moco Museum, the aquarium itself, Casa Vicente, Casa Mila, and the rest, right? So there are many more lists. If you click on this, you're able to get a far more list of places you can go to, right? So travel on public transports and all of those things. So we basically then came back here and then clicked on purchase. So we purchased because we were two went on the strip. So we clicked on it to then be able to purchase the card. So yeah, so that's basically some of the things we did. So yeah, you can see we had some discount, and it seems like the discount is still pretty much the same as it is when we bought it a couple of months ago. And there are different prices for adults as well as for children between the ages of 4 and 12. So the original price of the ticket is 55 euros, but for the discount you get to 49.50. So we bought two, and it cost us 99 euros. And what we could do with this ticket was quite worth it, because if you're supposed to buy transport tickets and individual tickets to the museums and other places we went to, it cost you way more than the 99 euros. So for two people, actually, so for 3 days, two people, there's some of the best way to get around Barcelona. Yeah, so it's something you should take a look at when you intend to visit Barcelona.